Hello friends, how are you all? I hope so all are good and all things are also going good and well. So today we will start with a new chapter named Body Movements as according to new version of NCERT chapter number 5, and in old version I don't know, maybe it's chapter number 7 or 8, but in new version of NCERT it is chapter number 5. I am not writing the chapter number because some school will follow old version, some will follow new version. So I am writing on the chapter name, that is body movements. So body movements, what do you understand by the body movements? Body, our body, and movement, that how will we move our body? Our hands, legs, bones, muscles, ligaments, so many things are there. So how they move, what are their functions, why they are moving, what are the reason that they are so much flexible that we will move with our body. So these things we will study in this chapter. So let's start. Firstly, give me the some answers to my question. How cow move? How human and how snake? Cow move with the help of her legs. Human also with the help of her legs, and snake with the whole body. Yes, snake move with their whole body. Yes, so these are the difference between the animals, humans, and different animals move with different way and do the different movement of their body. So we will discuss these things, then how a single animal, you can say how snake move, how cow move, how we humans move. Some all have the different movement and different way of moving, doing anything. So we will study these things. This is the basic of this chapter. So let's have, what is locomotion? First word is, what is locomotion? Locomotion, movements of organism from one place to another. If I move from here to here, one place to another, it is locomotion. It is the example of locomotion. Yeah, it is short movement, but this is also under the locomotion. So we will study locomotion, movements of organism from one place to another. That means if a woman is standing here, if an organism is standing here, and it will rotate like this and come here. So this is from this point to this point, from this point to this point, if it comes, this is the first and this is the second. So this whole movement is known as locomotion. This point is the first and this is the second. So this whole movement is known as locomotion. Yes, now locomotion in human body. Okay, locomotion in human's body. Yes, first part is human skeleton. Human skeleton. Yes, human skeleton form a framework that gives shape and support to the body. Yes, we all know that skeleton gives us a framework of our body and gives us support and shape of our body. Form some framework. This will form a framework that gives shape and support to the body. These are the important words. Underline these things and remember, while you are writing the definition of anything, please note down the important words, because without these important words, there is no meaning of the definition. If you are writing some mismatch or some, you can say, misleading the answer. Okay. Human skeleton form a framework that gives shape and support to the body. It consists of 206. That means 206 bones. It consists 206 bones. And it protect internal organs. Yes, it protect internal organs. If human skeleton is not there, then if we, you can say, if we meet with any accident or some is happening, so if human skeleton is not there, so directly affected our muscles or the internal organs, and so that's why if this is present, it will protect our internal organs from any damage. Okay, it will. These are so strong. Bones are so strong now, they protect our muscles, internal organs. So the human skeleton is very important role in our human body. Forms a framework that gives shape and support to the body. It consists of 206 bones, protect internal organ also. Clear? Yes, one more thing. In child, or you can say newborn baby, or a child, bones are more. Bones are more as compared to this. So they may be 306 or 310. Okay. So when the child became younger, bones will join and make a big bone. So firstly, there are two small parts of bone present in our body, and when we become young, bones become 206. When we newborn, they are 306 or 310. Clear? Human skeleton is the framework that gives shape and support. That means skeleton will frame our body and give support and protect our internal organs, and it consists 206 bones. Clear up to here? I think so. There is no problem in this topic. So basic things are okay. Yes, come to the second point. Yes, second part is skull. It protects the brain. It is rigid box made up of plate of bones firmly joined together. It is made up of plate of bones firmly joined together. This is our skull, which protect our brain. Yes, our brain is so soft part. Actually, all internal organs of our body is so soft, and they are protected by our bones. So skull protect our brain, and it is made up of plate of bones firmly joined together. Clear? It is rigid box made up of plate of bones. And next is rib cage. Rib cage is flexible case of ribs. Flexible case of ribs. Each rib covered round the side of chest. Look here. I am drawing here. These are the ribs, and this is our backbone in the back side. So a flexible case of ribs, each rib cover round the side of chest, round the side of chest. They start from the back end in the backbone and come in the front in the plate of bones known as sternum, and come in the front join the plate of bones called sternum. This bone is known as sternum, where these ribs are attached from back side and to come in the front side. Ribs are connected to one another by muscles. Ribs are connected by muscle to one another, and the last two pair of the rib cage are floating ribs, so that if our tummy became large, so they became upside, and if our tummy became so small, they became the downside. They became upside and downside. So last two pairs of rib cage are floating ribs. Clear? So again I am explaining skull. It protects the brain. It always protects our brain. It is rigid box. It protects our brain, and it is a plate of bones firmly joined together. Okay. And rib cage, flexible case of rib, and each rib cover round the side of chest from the backbone and is joined in the front to a plate of bone called sternum. Remember these words, sternum. Ribs are connected to one another by muscles, and two lowermost pair of rib cage are called floating ribs, because they are flexible as according to the body size. Okay, if some woman is getting pregnant, so tummy size became larger, and the rib cage, these two lowermost rib cage became the upside, and when child is coming out, so they become the downside. Clear? Skull protect the brain and rib cage protect our chest. Clear? Both points are clear. So next come to the point number 4. Take a look. Yes, next is our backbone. So what is backbone? Sometimes we say that this person is the backbone of our life. That means without this we can't survive. So without that person we cannot survive. Same as their backbone. Without backbone we cannot survive, and we cannot move our body in any direction. Sometimes we call this spine, sometimes vertebral column. Clear? All these things are same. Backbone, spine, vertebral column, all have the same meaning. This is the chain of small bones called vertebrae. Look here. This is the chain of the small bones called as vertebrae. Chain of small bones called vertebrae. It protects our spinal cord, which carry message between the brain and the body. It protects our spinal cord. What is spinal cord? Spinal cord carry the message between the brain and the body. For example, I am explaining this thing, how the message carry between the brain and the body. If we touch any hot, you can say hot vessel. If we touch any hot vessel, I touch this. Like this is the hot. Like this beaker is very hot. It is on the. It is very hot, having the hot water. And if I am touching this, I am suddenly left our hand backside. Suddenly pulled our hand backside. Why? Because my mind said that it is hot. It will harm our body. from where my mind passes this message to our body? Due to help of spinal cord. Due to the help of the spinal cord, within seconds it will work. My brain will say it is hot, it will harm our body, and within second also I pull my hand that it will harm our hand. My hand, sorry, not our, it will harm my hand. So this way spinal cord will transfer the message between the brain and the body. If there is any cut in our hand and bleed is starting, so why should I feel the pain? When should I feel the pain? Within second it will work. Till the cut is there, I feel the pain. My mind will say that it will paining you, because spinal cord will transfer the message between brain and the body. Clear to all of you that how the spinal cord works? It will transfer the message from brain to body within seconds. So backbone protect this spinal cord, and without spinal cord we cannot do anything, because all messages and all things, all movements are controlled by our brain, and all messages are transferred from brain and body due to spinal cord. Okay, so backbone protect our spinal cord. It support the skull also, rib and limbs. It support our skull also. This is the skull. Don't mind, don't think that I am denote the mind, I am denote the skull. Support the skull, rib, protect our chest, our mind, and limbs also, that is arm. And that means, in short, backbone protect our whole body. So what is limbs? Skull, arm, we done, ribs done. What is limbs? So yes, come to the next point. Limbs, long bones. They are form of long bones with joint. They are form of long bones with joint that allow them to move. The joints are that joints will allow to move. They are mainly for support. They are mainly for support. For example, limbs are arms and legs. Tongue slipping, sorry. Limbs are long bones with joint. Long bones with joint that allow them to move. Yes, this is our arm, easily able to move. This is whole long bone but with joint. This is joint, this is also joint, and this is also joint. These are also joint. So limbs are that long bones which are which having joints in them, but the joints allow them to move. They are mainly for support, and they two limbs are there, arms and legs. Now I am explaining arms and legs. So come to the arms and legs. Look up to here. Yes, so now arms and legs. I am explaining the ligament. Sorry, limbs, arms and legs. Arms. Forearm is made up of two bones. Yes, this is forearm. One bone and second bone. One bone from here to here. I think so visible to all of you. And second bone is from here to here. Hands have several small bones. Yes, this is our hand. There are several small bones. Okay, several small bones. Shoulder bone have a pair of collarbone in front and pair of shoulder blades. Yes, our shoulder have a pair of collarbones. Front and side, there, below the neck there are two collarbones. That means a pair of collarbones and pair of shoulder blades also. There are two shoulder blades also, left and right. So pair of shoulder blades. So yes, in our arm, forearm is made up of two bones, and hand have several small bones, and shoulder bones have a pair of collarbone, and front and in back pair of shoulder blades. So yes, is there any doubt in arm and legs? I am not explaining leg by seeing our leg. So please try to understand. Lower leg is made up of two bones. That means our leg. This one. There is a knee, and from this thighs to this the foot, two bones, and foot has several small bones as compared. As like hand, foot also have several small bones. Hip bone, or you can say girdle, bear weight of body. Hip bones or girdle bear weight of body and are attached to thigh bones. Yes, hip bones and girdle that bear our body are attached to the thigh bones. So clear to all of you. Feet have several small bones, and legs have two small, made up of two bones like his hand, forearm, and like his hand. Feet also have several small bones, and now in hand there is shoulder, and in legs there is hip, which are attached to the further other bones. Clear? So these both are the limbs. That limbs are the long bones that are joined by the so many bones, and they are able to move in any direction. Please don't move your leg in a 360 degree. You can't able to do this. So next is joints. Till legs, our human skeleton is complete. Till legs, our human skeleton is complete. So what are the points in human skeleton is skull, limbs, yes, skull, limbs, rib cage, skull, rib cage, limbs, arms, legs. Clear? Clear to all of you? And the next point is joints. In limbs, we are studying that there are the joints and bones. There are joints and bones. So joints are also different types. So we'll study the types of joints also. Firstly, we will discuss the what is joint. Point where two bones meet. Point where two bones meet. This is the joint. First bone, second bone. This is the joint. That is called joint. Allow movement. This joint allow movement. Bones are held together by ligaments. So in joints, bones are held together by ligaments. So there are different type of joints. I think so 4 to 5 types of joints are there. But we will discuss these joints tomorrow. For today, this is enough. Please revise these points. Learn today, work by today. Don't pending on the tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Clear? So if is there any doubt in this video, please comment me. I will clear your doubt 100% clear. And if there are any doubt or you don't like the method of my teaching, please tell me by the comment section. I will change my method because I am doing this effort only for you. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.